Hello dear students. Before solving some questions related to binomial distribution, first we should understand how to obtain or how to calculate for the answer for the given question. So I taken one example. This example is not there in the textbook. Don't see the textbook. This question is not there in the textbook. I taken one example. In that example, I solved how questions will be asked in the sub questions. This is the questions asked in the main question. So, how to calculate when questions asked like this? Less than, more than, at least, and at the most. These type of questions, if they asked in the given question, then how to find out answer for such questions? That will be answered by taking one example. This is own created one example. To take one example, in a class 60% are boys. They give this much of information. In a class 60% are boys. 5 students are selected randomly. What is the probability that? Then they will give sub questions. 3 boys, at least 2 boys. More than 3 boys, like this. So I clearly written here. 60% are boys and 40% are girls in that class. 5 students are selected randomly. Then what is the probability that? First question 3 boys, second question less than 2 boys, third question at least 2 boys, and the fourth question is more than 3 boys, and the fifth question at the most 3 boys. Then when they ask this type of questions in the given paragraph, then how to solve such questions? First, let us we will mention what they given in the problem. They given that small n equal to 5. It means how many students are selected in that class is considered as a small n. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ n ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Then p equals to p and q depends on what type of questions asked. If suppose they asked 3 girls, at least 3 girls or more than 2 girls, on that moment the value of p and q will be interchanged. That type of questions are also asked in the textbook and also there in the textbook also. When we comes on such problems, that will be clear. It means they ask indirectly. It means this question is direct. The paragraph question and the sub questions are directly related to the given information. Sometimes they ask indirectly questions based on such paragraph. On that moment how to solve such questions, that will be seen later. So given that small n equal to 5, because they are going to select 5 students randomly in that class. P equals to 60 divided by 100. Why should take 60 divided by 100? Because they given 60% are boys and 40% are girls in the class. So whenever they mention percentage, then you have to divide that by 100, then you will get 0.6 is p, because we are going to select boys. So p equals to boys. Then q is nothing but girls in that class. So how to find out the value of q? Q equals to 1 minus p. 1 minus p means 1 minus 0.6 equals to 0.4. Then the value of q is also found out. Then the probability mass function of a binomial distribution is p into x equals to, means p x equals to ncx, okay, p raised to x q raised to n minus x, and the value of x or the range of x is determined on the basis of the fixed value of n. So 0, 1, 2 up to n. Then put the values in the formula. So p x equals to 5cx, because small n is nothing but 5, c common, okay, x. P is nothing but 0.6 raised to x, then put it as same. Q value is 0.4, okay, we already find out that one, 0.4. So 0.4 raised to n minus x is nothing but n is 5, so 5 minus x. Then the range of x in this problem is 5, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the small n value is 5. So let us solve first question, okay, 3 boys. They directly asked, okay, 3 boys. Then there is no doubt at all in that, okay, x value will be 3. So the probability of, okay, 3 boys, when 3 boys are selected in that, okay, then x will be taken 3. So then 5c3, it means the combination, okay, out of 5 students, okay, 3 must be boys in that. So 0.6 raised to 3, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 3. You know very well what is the, okay, formula of binomial distribution. Okay, after calculation of this, you will get the final answer, that is 0.3456. Okay, you know very well how to simplify this. This is the solution for the first question. 3 boys, 4 boys, or 5 boys. Then let us move on to the second question. Okay, second question is less than 2 boys. They asked, okay, less than 2 boys. Then the probability is, okay, less than 2 boys. When less than 2 boys are selected, then what is the result? So how to calculate when they asked less than 2 boys? Then the value of x must be less than 2. It means you have to put x values, okay, x equal to 0. Then you have to put x equal to 1 in the formula. It means first you have to do, okay, by putting x value equals to 0 in the formula. First you have to calculate that one, okay. Then after that, okay, you have to put x value equals to 1, okay, x will equal to 1. Then you have to calculate such, okay, question also. Then combine and, okay, make it plus. Then the result will be the, okay, less than 2 boys. It means when they ask less than 2 boys, then the x value will be 0 plus x value equals to 1, because less than 2 means 0 and 1. So how to put that values in the formula? So first one, okay, 5c0, because first we have to put x equal to 0 in the formula. So 5c0, then 0.6 raised to 0, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 0. This is related to this one, x equal to 0. Then we have to put x equal to 1, then plus, okay, 5c1, 0.6 raised to 1, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 1. Okay, this, okay, term related to this second one. So after simplifying this, 5c0, okay, 0.6 raised to 0 and 0.4 raised to 5 minus 0, you will get, okay, this result. And 5c1 is simplifying, okay, after that, okay, you will get 5, 0.6 raised to 1, then 0.6, obviously 0.4 raised to 5 minus 1 is there, so 5 minus 1, then 4. This is a simplified form. Then after simplifying this, okay, last you will get the result, that is 0.08704. This is the final answer for this second question, that is less than 2 boys. When they ask less than 2 boys, then you have to take x value. First 0, then 1. Suppose they asked, okay, less than 3 boys. Then x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2 plus x equal to 3. Okay, like that, okay, you have to solve such questions. Then third question is against 2 boys. If they ask like this, okay, question, at least 2 boys, then there are 2 ways of solving this question. That is first one, okay, as per the terms, okay, the value of x must be more than or equal to 2. As per this question, at least 2 boys is nothing but whatever the students selected in that class, okay, at least 2 boys must be there in that 5 students. It is nothing but 2 boys, there will be chances 2 boys in that, okay, selection, okay, yes, 3 boys also okay, 4 boys is also okay, then 5 boys is also okay, because the term is at least is nothing but, okay, 2 or more than 2 is chalega. It means 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever they ask at least 2, then 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Whenever they ask, okay, at least 3, then 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, like that you have to solve that question. Or one more solution is there for such question, that is 1 minus p when x equal to 0 plus x equal to 1. It means at least 2 boys is nothing but, this is the another solution for this question. Okay, on that moment 1 minus concept will be applied for such question. Okay, 1 minus, here what number they mentioned, okay, leave that number, okay, below that number you have to 1 minus it. Suppose at least 3 boys, then at least 3, then whatever the numbers comes, okay, below 3, that will be 1 minus, like that. Okay, for example, suppose they ask at least 3 boys, then 1 minus concept will be applied. Okay, p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2. It means at least 3, when they ask at least 3, then less than 3 numbers or x values will be 1 minus. Or there may be chances, suppose you want to continue with that, then the direct question is at least 3 is nothing but 3, 4, 5. This is, okay, the normal term what we calculated. Okay, at least 3 is nothing but 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, in the same manner we calculated here also. At least 2 is nothing but less than 2, x value will be 1 minus, or there may be chances, this is the first solution, okay, directly. At least 2 is nothing but you have to consider 2 more than 2 also. So p, okay, x equal to 2 plus p x equal to 3 plus p x equal to 4 plus p x equal to 5. This is the direct, okay, solution for that question. Okay, after putting the values in the formula, okay, first you have to put x equal to 2, then 5c to 0.6 raised to 2, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 2, because we taken x value 2. Then we have to put 3 in the place of x. So 5c3, 0.6 raised to 3, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 3, then 5c4, then 0.6 raised to 4, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 4, then last one 5c5, 0.6 raised to 5, and 0.4 raised to 5 minus 5. Or there may be chances this question will be solved, okay, by applying this concept also. That is 1 minus x equal to 0, then x equal to 1. Then 1 minus 5c0, 0.6 raised to 0, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 0. Okay, first we, okay, put x equal to 0 in the formula. Then second, okay, x equal to 1. We put x equal to 1 in the formula. So 5c1. So 0.6 raised to 1, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 1. After simplifying this, you will get the answer. Okay, this is when they ask at least. Then we will move on to the fourth question, that is more than 3 boys. In this also there are 2 ways of solving that question. First one is, okay, when they ask, okay, more than 3 boys, then obviously 4 plus 5, okay, boys are there in the, okay, selection. So x equal to 4 plus x equal to 5. It means the value of x must be more than 3, or there may be chances you may apply 1 minus concept here also. When they ask more than 3, then we have to consider 3 for 1 minus concept. It means 1 minus p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2 plus p of 3. Okay, don't be get confused. When they ask at least, then leave that number, consider below that number. Okay, x values. When they ask, okay, more than 3, when we apply 1 minus concept, then okay, 1 minus will be applied. Start. Okay, 1 minus, okay, open bracket, okay, p of okay x equal to 0, then x equal to 1, then plus x equal to 2, then plus x equal to 3 will be applied when we apply 1 minus concept for such question. Okay, first one is we solving that question, okay, direct method. That is, okay, first one, okay, 5c4 0.6 raised to 4, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 4. Then, okay, we put in its value 4. Then next 5. Okay, so 5c5, okay, 0.6 raised to 5, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 5. Then this is over now. When we apply this concept, okay, 1 minus, then this is the solution for that. Okay, 1 minus, open bracket, okay. First we have to put, okay, x value 0, then we have to put x value 1, after that 2, and after that 3. So 5c 0, then 0, then 5c1, then 0.6 raised to 1, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 1, then 5c2, then 0.6 raised to 2, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 2, then last one 5c3, then 0.6 raised to 3, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 3. Okay, after simplifying this, okay, whatever the result you got, okay, then only you have to 1 minus 2. Okay, first you have to calculate this one, after that whatever the answer you will get, then only, okay, 1 minus that result. Then the last question is, if they ask, okay, at the most 3 boys, then it means as per their perspective, in that team or in that 5 students, okay, at the most 3 boys must be there, okay, not more than 3. So the value of x should be, okay, less than or equal to 3. Okay, less than or equal to 3. It means boys, if boys are 0, then it's okay, then 1, 2, 3, but not more than 3 is treated as a at the most 3 boys. It means maximum 3 boys must be there. Okay, not more than 3 boys. Okay, so we apply direct method. Okay, x equal to 0, then plus x equal to 1, plus then x equal to 2, then plus x equal to 3. It means you have to put x values in the formula. So 5c 0, 0.6 raised to 0, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 0, then put plus, okay, x value should be taken 1 now. Okay, 5c1, 0.6 raised to 1, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 1. Okay, 1 is over now. Then 2, 5c2, then 0.6 raised to 2, then open bracket, okay, 0.4 raised to 5 minus 2, then 2 is over now. Then we have to put, okay, so equal to 3. Then 5c3, 0.6 raised to 3, then 0.4 raised to 5 minus 3. Okay, after calculation of this, okay, you have to add, okay, after simplifying this you will get some answer, okay, that will be, okay, added to this. This answer will be added to this, and this answer will be added to this. Okay, lastly we will get the final result. Okay, these are the some basic terms or basic concept how to solve, okay, these types of questions asked in the paragraph or question. Okay, thank you.